Hi everybody, this is Albie from Pasadena, California, and for my business partner Elizabeth in Macedonia, we both want to welcome you to this short video. We're going to give you some really great tips about earning online. So let's get going.
Hi everybody, welcome to Albie's Team Coaching. I want to share with you some really important things today. I want to try to be as brief as possible and get through this as quickly as I can so you can kind of get an overview of what's happening here. Basically what I've done is I've categorized 7 strategies that I've found that are very important to learn to be able to earn on the internet. And each of these strategies, I've called them a station, like a train station. You get on one train station, get off at the next train station. And there's 7 stations, so to speak. And of course, I encourage you to start at the beginning at station number 1 and continue to station number 2 and 3 and etc. because each station builds on the next one. So first of all, I'm just going to share with you what the strategies are. The first one is very easy. It's how to save money. It's actually easier to save money than it is to earn money, right? Because earning money starts getting into learning a skill. Okay, and now there is ways of helping you to earn without you having to develop a skill, but that's only good for a little while, and it may or may not work based on everybody's different. Okay, and so first thing, we're going to try to help you to save some money. The next way is using AI automation, okay? And this is going to really help automate things for you and your ability to grow a team without you having to actually have any skills, all right? The next one is the easiest thing to do, what we call an SHG20, and I'm explaining that a little bit more detail as we go on. And the third way is to actually understand that there are real tools available to help you to learn real skills. And it's only when I started really learning the skills that I started earning consistently on the internet. So I really want to encourage you, if you really want to succeed, eventually you're going to need to learn real skills, okay? Now, on top of that, I want you to understand that assets are so important in this business because, I mean, basically that's how the rich make money. Think about it, right? The poor and the middle class, they work for money, okay? But what do the rich do? Okay, I'll give you a second to think about that one. But basically, the rich make their money work for them. And how do they do that? They do that through assets. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you in station number 3 about assets, and then we're going to talk about not putting all your marbles in one bag. We're going to share with you how important it is to have multiple streams of income. And multiple streams of income, we're going to explain about how to use a downline builder. And we found an excellent downline builder that's perfect for you and that we have used for years. Super business, been around a long time, and has some amazing things in there, including a viral email builder. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Now, the next thing is understanding leverage. Leverage is very important. If you're going to, build a huge house, or you're going to lift a big rock, you're going to need a crane, or you're going to need something that can lift that more than you can. It would take a lot of people, maybe 10 or 20 people, to lift a huge rock, whereas you could lift it with one person with a crane, right? And so leverage is very important in order to create a lot of income. All right, so we're going to talk about leverage at station number 5. We're going to talk about the steps to 6 figures at station number 6, and actually I'm going to go into this right away because this is such an important concept to understand. If you want to make if you want to make 6 figures, there's a very specific strategy. I want to talk to you about that right now. All right, after this strategy, we're going to actually teach you the 5 critical skills. And the 5 critical skills is very important to understand because these are the skills that changed my life. These are the skills that help me to be able to use the tools here in station number 3, to be able to start having consistent success. All right, so let's go down here you're going to see that here's the video that you're watching. The train track is kind of like you can kind of go around the track as you want, get on and off of the stations as you desire. All right. But again, I'm going to encourage you to go through them one at a time. All right. So the first one here is saving money. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. The AI automation and the SHG20. Here's about the assets and tools. Station 4, Downline Builder. Station number 5, leverage. And station number 6, the steps to 6 figures. And station number 7, the 5 critical skills. Let's go to station number 6 right now, because I want to get into this right from the very beginning and help you understand what it takes to make 6 figures. All right, so here we go. We're at the station number 6, and I want to show you there's a plan by a company called the Home Business Academy, which has been around for a good while and has excellent owners, and it's an excellent company. Okay, and basically this has one of the most amazing and but yet simple compensation plans I've ever seen. All right, basically all you need to do, okay, to create 6 figures, and I'm not talking about leverage here, we're going to talk about leverage at another time, but this is in helping you to create 6 figures and put and what you can do. All right, when you're talking about leverage, you're talking about a team, you're talking about others who are doing a lot of the work for you, but that takes some skill. It also takes an understanding of what people will and won't do, and let's just talk about what you can do yourself. And I like this compensation plan because it helps you to understand what you can do to build 6 figures. Okay, it's very simple. You can see, in order to make 6 figures, okay, you just need 100 people to come in at the $100 level inside of HBA, and you're going to earn $100,000. Now, what could be more simple than that, right? You just need to understand, how do I get 100 people, and how do I even get one person, right, to come in at the it's actually the $125 level, and you earn 80% commission, so you're going to earn 80%, which is $100 on 100 memberships. So that's going to help you to earn $100,000. And the only thing to do, the biggest questions, or the 2 biggest questions that I think you would probably ask yourself is, one, how do I even get one person to come in at $100 a month, $125 a month, and how do I scale that and go to get 100 people? Okay, and those are 2 really good questions. All right, the first thing you need to understand is that you don't need to bring in people at the $100 level. You just need to bring people in at the basic level, and then encourage them to watch this video. Okay, because watching this video is going to show them the strategy of how to earn $100,000. Okay, so here's the answer to the question again. You don't have to get people to come in at a $100 level. You just need to get people to come in at the basic level, right? At a basic, it doesn't matter whether it's SHG, PLS, Prosperity Marketing System, any of these programs. If they come in at basic level and you encourage them to watch this video, they are going to understand what the steps of 6 figures is. Okay, and then they can just simply ask for your link and join you and get started with the same strategy. Isn't that awesome? So that's about as easy as it gets. I've never heard of a 6-figure plan as easy as this one. And I've been around a long time, and I've done a lot of programs, and I spent a lot of money, and I spent a lot of time failing over the years, and until I finally started learning some skills, and it's the skills that changed my life. However, we're going to teach you about those skills. We're going to teach you one step by step at a time. We're going to also teach you how to do things, the fastest and the easiest way possible. All right. So I wanted to show you the strategy. You can go to station number 6 to find out more about this. It's really going to be an awesome strategy for you. Let's go back to saving money. Okay. So the first thing is at station number 1, all right, is learning how to make money. We're going to actually show you a program called the Savings Highway Global, and Savings Highway Global is a fantastic program that you can find out. It's got a better business rating of A plus, and it has an incredible video that brings a lot of people into a Savings Highway Global and shows you how to save and earn money. Now, of course, obviously, it can't guarantee any of those things, but it's been very helpful for me. I've saved over probably close to $2,000 now being part of Savings Highway Global. And you can find out more about how to save money at station number 1. All right, now station number 2, we're going to help you to figure out how to use AI automation. We have a great program called the Prosperity Highway Global that has got all the AI automation all figured out for you, and literally goes to town bringing in new recruits to help build your business. So that's pretty awesome. All right, now here's what I like to tell people. Building a business with automation is great, okay, but you got to have a plan B. All right, so I always tell people, look, what others can do for you is good, okay, that's on my left hand. All right, but building my business for myself and what I know I can control is building it with my right hand. Okay, you need both hands to succeed. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to use systems that can get results, but I also like to take my success into my own hands and understand how to do it myself. All right, so that's what I'm going to teach you with the SHG20. So if you want to learn how to simply send out 20 text messages a day and learn how to succeed getting new memberships all the time, okay, now of course I can't guarantee that again, but that's what I've been doing, just sending out 20 texts a day, and I've had a lot of success with this. Okay, now that's in, I'm encouraging you to understand that there's the AI automation is there to help you, but don't forget, don't lean on don't put into everything on others to do it for you. You got to make sure that you take your success into your own hands as well. Okay, it's very important. A millionaire actually taught me that. He said, don't ever give up the seat, your control, to someone else. Okay, so kind of like getting into a, let's say you got into an Uber, and now I got nothing against Ubers, okay, but once you give up your control of the car, you don't know where they could take you, right? Now, I'm not going to say not trust an Uber, because I used to drive Uber, right? So I know that you're most likely going to be okay getting in an Uber. However, in your business, you want complete control over your business. What could happen when you don't have complete control? Someone else could take over, something else could happen and take that control away from you. Okay, so it's really important to learn how to do this stuff yourself as well. Okay, so that's why I'm going to teach you the most easiest way to get memberships on your own with your control as well. Okay, now number 3, we're going to talk about assets and tools. Okay, first you need to understand that assets are the way that the rich become richer. Okay, because they're always making their money work for them. And when you have assets, you can earn more and more. Now, most people think, well, I don't have enough money to buy an asset. But I don't think that's true, because, you can actually buy an asset. I've literally bought a $10 asset before, and it kept kept increasing my income for me because of other people that bought that asset from me, and I kept earning over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I've been using that asset all the way since 2016. Okay, so there are assets that you can buy for $10. There's assets you can buy for $20, $20, $30, $40, $50, $100 asset, $500 assets, $1,000 assets, and above. Okay, so we're going to be talking more about assets in station number 3. Okay, and we're also going to be talking about the tools, because inside of station number 3, we're going to talk about a program called the Power Lead System, Now, however, the Power Lead system helps you to be able to have all the tools that you need. There's some major tools like an autoresponder, capture page maker, tracker, stuff like that you're going to need to be able to learn how the skills to earning successfully on the internet. All right. Now, does this mean that you can't still be using the AI automation? Not at all. Okay, the AI automation is there for you, but it's really important, like I said, take control of your business and start learning how to do this on some of this yourself. You're going to find what the automation is doing, and you're going to be able to also build your business up in your spare time as well, and increase your business more and more from both your left hand and your right hand, so to speak. All right, now let's go to station number 4, Downline Builder. It's really important to not have all your eggs in one basket. You want to build multiple streams of income, and that's why the prosperity marketing system in station number 4 is so important, because it's really going to help you to be able to have multiple programs that, not everyone's into the same programs. They want to be able to have this program or that program. And so if you have your affiliate links with those programs, you can simply, people can log into your prosperity marketing system and join whatever program they want right there. Okay? And that's really going to be really cool for the whole team, for you to be able to sell multiple things and be able to earn money from different what we call income streams. Okay? All right. Now, leverage is really important, like I shared with you, because let me share my little sailing story. I lost my mast. My mast is on my sailboat, and I was out in really rough weather, and the mast came crashing down with the sails. Sounded like a gunshot, and all of a sudden, one moment I have sails and I have control of my boat. The next moment I'm dead in the water with no sails. And long story short, I got back to the dock and I tried putting my mast back up by myself and ended up breaking my wrist. And my wife said to me, she said, "Albie, why don't you get some help?" Right? And I said, "Man, my wife must be a genius, right?" So help is basically synonymous with leverage, right? So leverage is really important. Having other people, you want to be able to earn from other people's efforts, not just your own. Okay. Now, just like I told you, just like having other people to do things is really important for you. You can earn from the efforts of others. You can also earn from awesome automated tools like AI. Okay. But make sure that you have control, because see, if something goes wrong and those other people don't perform, or something breaks down with the company and the company goes under, or whatever it is, all of a sudden you've lost control, because all of your control was being held by that other source. All right, so you need to make sure that you have control over your business directly as well. All right, so leverage is really great because it helps you to earn from other people's efforts, and that's very important in being able to earn a really great income. All right, so we're going to talk about leverage in station number 5, and we have a whole program called YBY that goes into the full strategy of how we use all these different programs to create leverage. All right. And those same programs you can stick inside your Downline Builder in the station number 4. All right, so now we've already talked about the steps to 6 figures. Step number 7 are the 5 critical skills, and these skills, like I said, changed my life because I began to understand the process for creating consistent sales. And I'm just going to tell you the mantra really quick here for you right now. First thing is you have to have good advertising, and you have to have a good ad. All right. Now, let's say you have good advertising but a bad ad. All right. What's going to happen is a lot of people are going to you're going to get good advertising. You have good advertising, so a lot of people are going to see the ad, but they're not going to like the ad because it's no good. So what's going to happen? Are they going to put their name and email on there? No, they're not, right? So you have to have good advertising and you have to have a good ad if you want to get subscribers, okay? So if you have a really good ad, but you don't have good advertising, you still are not going to get good people putting their name and emails on the line because no one's seeing your ad, right? It may be the greatest ad in the world, but if no one's seeing it, it doesn't matter, right? So one, you have to have good advertising. Number two, you have to have a good ad. Number three, you get subscribers, which is number three, if you have 1 and 2 correct. If you have good advertising with a good ad, you're going to get subscribers. And then number three is the third skill, is understanding how to build a big list. Okay? Now, let me tell you something about a list. You can have the biggest list in the world, but if you don't understand how to communicate to your list, sorry, my alarm just went off. If you don't understand how to communicate to your list, then it's all for nothing, because a big list is great, but if you don't know how to communicate to it, then no one's going to be listening to you. No one's going to respond to what you're telling them. Okay, so in order to have a big list do something, you have to create what's called a spark between you and your list, so that you're effectively communicating with your list, so that people respond back to you, and you create what's called know, like, and trust. And if you can create know, like, and trust, people get to know you, like, and trust you, and they will effectively buy from you as well. So those are 4 out of the 5 critical skills. I wanted to just share those with you really quick because they're so important to understand. We're going to go into more detail about that in station number 7. So again, enjoy going through the steps. Okay, you're going to go to step number 1, then number 2, then number 3. Don't forget to come back here whenever you're ready and go to the next station so you can learn the next strategy and begin to really learn and enjoy learning how to make money online. So this is Albie. I also want to share with you, keep going down here past the stations, and you're also going to see the Zoom meetings that we have Monday through Friday. And you can come on and get to know us, hang out with the team, start learning these skills. We're going to be going through these stations a little bit every night, learning different skills and different tactics, and helping you through all these different things that we're teaching and training. All right, here's the link right here to be able to come onto Zoom. Just put this in your browser and go ahead and press enter, and you'll be able to come into the Zoom. Make sure you unmute yourself, and make sure you press audio, enable audio, and then press unmute so that you can participate, okay? And you can see all the times and everything on here at the bottom. And of course, if you want to find out more about one-on-one mentoring, if you need help actually getting me to help you one-on-one with something very specific, you can find out more about that right here. All right. Well, thank you so much for going through this video. If you have any more questions, don't forget to reach out to me. You're going to find my email at the very bottom down here. You can get hold of me. And also, you can reach me at my phone number too. And I look forward to talking with you, and you have a wonderful day. This is Albie. Take care.
Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to see more travel and tips earning online videos just like these. And like always, want to thank you for helping us to succeed. Want to turn around and help you to learn how to succeed as well. And if you'd like to find out what the skills are to help you to learn how to earn consistently online, then I'm going to put up my email right here and the link that you can join our team and get in contact with me, and I can share some of these skills with you, a little bit about our program, and help you to find out more about how we earn consistently on the internet. And we're looking forward to meeting you. This is Albie. You have a wonderful day, and talk with you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.